cannot come this far. And this man will come from nowhere to come and scatter my plans for me. Mazi, or whatsoever you call yourself, be very careful on how you tread in this market. My name is Tracy Johnson. I am not Cynthia. I will make sure I crush you. I will crush you. That's, I promise you.
Uncle?
Oh,
good
Dave,
evening.
my son.
Uncle.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm happy to see you.
Uncle, do you know when you called me that you're here? I was like, I was just yesterday that I called you. Are you already here?
Yes.
I'm so happy to see you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Sit down, my son. Sit down, let us discuss.
How was your journey?
I thank God for making everything possible. Yes. See, when I got your call that you want to see me, I say I must come and know why you are calling me, since you have abandoned us in the village and your mother decided to come down to the city and stay with you.
Uncle, I did not abandon you. But not to worry, I'll make amends.
To make amends is very important in one's life. This life we live in is full of imperfection. When an imperfect man gets married to an imperfect woman, they will live in a state of imperfection. They make mistake, they try to make amends. Why didn't you make amends over what happened between you and Cynthia?
Uncle, you already know about Cynthia and I?
Well, I don't know much about what happened between you and Cynthia. But all I know is that Cynthia is not here. I saw a cookie that your mother said that's supposed to be your wife. Dave, what is going on? What is happening in your home?
Uncle, truth is a very long story. I mean, a lot has happened in this house. In fact, a lot of water has gone under the bridge. It seems that what is happening between Cynthia and I is something that is irreconcilable. Part of the reasons why I asked you to come is so that we can officially demand for the bride price to be returned. So, I can go ahead and marry Tracy.
Ah! Keep your mouth shut. That thing you call mouth, keep it shut. What do you think that marriage is? Do you think that marriage is an excursion? Where you go out to say things and when you get tired, you get back? Marriage is like a flower tree that needs to be watered every day so that it will blossom. Marriage is something that you get into when you are ready. Do you want to get married today and tomorrow you are tired? Or do you think that marriage is something that you changes like clothes?
Uncle, what do you want me to do? Cynthia said she doesn't want me anymore. What would you have me do, Uncle?
Did Cynthia wake up one morning and say she didn't want you? Something must have happened before she said she didn't want you again in her life. And I know that your mother must have a hand in anything that has happened.
Uncle, please. I don't want to. Please, don't drag my mind into this.
No, drag me into it. Let him drag me into it. When I told you people I didn't want Cynthia as a choice of wife for my son, you people stubbornly refused. And you made Dave to marry her. All of you made Dave to marry that girl. And you know me, Cordelia. When I promise to do anything, I make sure I bring it to pass. And I did.
Mama, can you stop using these words? Can you stop making me look stupid or that as if I'm not man enough?
Are you man enough? Dave, tell me. Are you man enough? If you were man enough, you wouldn't have allowed your uncle to come into this house and sit down here and be saying all those rubbish things to you and be advising you on what to do. You would have taken your decision by yourself. That would have shown that you are a man enough. And now that you brought him in, of what use is he? What has he come here to do now? Tell me, Dave.
Dave, did you hear what your mother said? That because we, the family members, supported your marriage with Cynthia, she vowed to destroy that marriage. And she, as Cordelia, she has completed her mission. Did you hear that? Dave, you need to ask yourself if you are ready for marriage. One thing is to be married, and another is to be ready for marriage. With all that your mother has said now, look at the way she is driving you like a stooge. Is that what is expected of a young man of your type? Now that you are trying to create a family of your own wife is more a family to you than your mother. Because both of you are trying to create your own family. When your father got married to this your mother, he did not give us the chance to interfere in his marriage. He was doing this not to show that he loves us less, but for us to allow new couple to build their life and get the best of their marriage. And that is why I have not interfered in your marriage. I am only here because you invited me. Or do you think that we don't know what has been happening in your home here?
Uncle, of a truth, Mama has been giving Cynthia troubles. But then Cynthia on her own has been giving Mama hell too.
And who started it? I said, who started the fire? Or do you think that Cynthia would like the hellfire that has been started to consume her alone? My son, Cynthia is your wife, your family. Your mother had her way to make her own family. Now that you are trying to make your own family, you allowed your mother to destroy it. Dave, why?
Is that the kind of advice you want to give to my son? Mazi. So you want to make him feel that he is stupid for choosing his mother over his wife? That is the reason why I refuse to communicate any information about everything that has been happening in this family to you people in the village. Because you always be and reason like that your useless brother that died.
Mama, were you referring to my father?
Yes, Dave. Yes, I am referring to your father. Dave, don't let me remember that useless father of yours that is worthless than toilet paper and every nonsense that he did to me while I was with him. Dave, don't push me. Don't push me. Because marrying your father was the biggest and worst mistake I ever made in my entire life.
Well, it was not my brother's fault. It's just that my late brother was dancing to the tune of our parents. Because he left the woman he loved that he's supposed to marry. He went ahead getting married to a treacherous liability like you. Dave. Cynthia remains your wife. And I has refused to accept in our family that guinea fowl like she presented to be your supposed wife.
Hey.
Please, don't. Please stand up. Please, don't go on your knees for me, sir.
Cynthia, this is to apologize to you for what Dave has cost you. I am sorry about that. You see, when a lady gets married to a certain man, and somewhere along the line, the man gets her offended, it is the entire family of that man that has offended the lady. I am sorry for what has happened. But why did you allow the beautiful things that you've been having with Dave to be lost?
I tried my best, but my best was not good enough. You know, Mama, you know when she doesn't like you, she does everything to frustrate you. I got tired. I got tired of crying. I got tired of begging. I got tired of feeling miserable. Uncle, I became a totally different person. You know how I am. You know me. I became bitter. I became depressed. I became so toxic. I could not find myself within me anymore. Mama changed me. I became a replica of her. Thank God my mother intervened. My mother came in right on time and brought me back here to give me some peace and sanity. Uncle, marriage is for better, for worse. But it is not a do or die. I won't stay there and choked in death. No.
But do you still love Dave?
Yes, Uncle. I love Dave. But love is not enough. It doesn't take only love to bring back the peace and sanity to a home. It takes the two parties. And it is one-sided here.
Have you forgotten that love is the foundation of every family that is successful?
Uncle, I agree with you. Love is the foundation of every family. But you need structure. Different things mix up love to give it structure. Love, care, nurturing, Uncle. And the most important of all, protection. Protection. And that was what I lacked with my husband, Dave. He didn't protect me from his mom. I'm not even angry with Mama, funny enough. I'm angry with my husband for not being able to stand by the woman he loves and protect her against Mama's troubles. Uncle, as it stands, Dave and I have gone too far apart. And I don't see any reconciliation very soon. I don't see it happening.
I don't blame you. Because if you were my daughter for real, I will not be talking the way I'm talking now. I would say that you should give peace a chance or stay away from this brouhaha because of your mental health. But I'm a little bit selfish here because you are the only person that can make Dave to be happy, not that little thing he wants to marry.
Uncle, Dave wants to remarry.
Well, I don't know. It's all that I heard. But I said no to it, that I'm not accepting it. My daughter, I am not here to ask you to go back to Dave. Neither am I here to force this marriage to work between you and Dave. But my advice is that you should choose the path of happiness. Do that can make you happy.
Uncle, thank you so much. You don't know the joy you've brought to my soul. The fact that someone between whom I respect from Dave's family cares about me and my well-being. Uncle, thank you so much. You don't know what you've done for me.
I am very, very proud of you. I beat my chest to say that. But in all, I will advise that you do what you can. Give love and peace a chance.
Uncle, let me get you something.
Oh my God, no, Cynthia. I am fine, I'm okay. Seeing you alone after a long while is enough for me. I should be on my way. When your mother comes back, tell her that I came. Or can I have her number to reach her myself?
Yeah, Uncle, her number is actually on roaming. I can't call her. Most times if I have to talk, she has to call me. But I'll convey your message whenever she calls.
It's alright. It's alright. There is much work for me to do, and I cannot handle it alone. I need your cooperation.